Welcome into the Keating Sports Center as we get set for a NAC conference matchup here for Illinois Tech women's basketball as they get set to take on the Edgewood University Eagles. Ryan Cantlin here with you as we get set for today's contest, the first of a NAC doubleheader with the men's two teams coming after this one. We look in to the keys to the game for the Scarlet Hawks. Big news for the Scarlet Hawks today. Their leading scorer, Chloe Chirilla, will not be dressing today. She went down with an injury at practice the other day, so she will not be in the starting lineup. Starting in her place will be Leah Pettijohn, her first college start here with the Scarlet Hawks. One of the keys to the game as we look into both of these teams' stat sheet, neither team shoots it all that well from beyond the arc, so look for both teams to get inside to score most of their points, and look for the rebounding battle to be very important in this contest. Edgewood leads in their rebounding totals by about 3 to 4 rebounds per game over their opponents. Illinois Tech gives up a few more rebounds than their opponents on average. If the Scarlet Hawks can win the rebounding battle and get to the paint to score, expect them to be able to scrap their way to victory here today. We're just about 2 minutes away from the starting lineups and the national anthem. We thank you for joining us, and we'll be right back here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. As both teams get set and are ready on the sidelines, we will join in with the PA announcer for today's Star Spangled Banner, followed by the starting lineups for today's afternoon contest. So it's for the normal starters for the Scarlet Hawks in Joko, Moreno, Rusine, Goodenough, and the first-time starter in Pettijohn out there for Coach Carissa Sane and the Scarlet Hawks. Edgewood, their starters, Ava Berg, Lacey Lindsay, Kate Gutterson, Tyler Woolen, and Grace Vesperman. We are about ready to get set and underway here in the first of two games here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network this afternoon on a beautiful Saturday here in Chicago. And now we're set to go. They'll hold their spots. Goodenough will go up for the tip. And Edgewood is going to have the first possession of today's game. Illinois Tech coming out in a zone defensive look here. Something that we could see from both sides, as we talked about early in the broadcast. Not the best three-point shooting on either side of the floor. It'll be an early jump ball, and it'll be Illinois Tech possession off the jump. Camden Joko will take it up the floor for the Scarlet Hawks on their first offensive possession of the contest. They're coming off a loss against Concordia University Chicago right here in the Keating Center on Wednesday. Joko will feed Goodenough in the short corner. She had a real nice game on Wednesday. Pettijohn, the first-time starter, spinning. Pull it back out. Left-hand dribble drive by Moreno all the way to the hoop and over her bigger defender. Lacey Lindsay had a hand in Moreno's face, but she went right through it and was able to finish the left-handed layup. Skip pass here and a quick three ball, and it's buried by Kate Gutterson. Pettijohn catching to shoot at the top of the key, not part of her game normally. And this pass from Goodenough through the hands of Abigail Moreno, and it'll be an Illinois Tech turnover. Just over a minute into action here. 3-2 your score. Edgewood leads it off the quick three ball. And Gunnarsson, who has that three, will swing it across. Illinois Tech continuing this zone look here early on in this contest. And they force the turnover here, at least quickly. And it'll end up back with Edgewood as the ball trickles out of bounds. Reno looked to pick that ball up and kind of got it tapped away, but kind of had a defender work through her back. No call. Ball rolls out of bounds. It'll stay Edgewood possession with 15 on the shot clock. Corner jump shot, no good here. Tipping, and it stays with the Edgewood Eagles. Ball did carry him off the rim, and we'll get a shot clock reset to 20 seconds, and it'll be baseline out of bounds. Pick at the top of the key. Kick to the corner, another three ball from the Eagles. This one comes up short over the backboard, didn't touch a thing. Somehow stayed in play. Eagles get another possession, and it'll end up being a turnover and a steal for Barrett Rusine. Moreno in the corner now. Kicks to Pettijohn. She looks to feed inside. Goodenough for double. That pass deflected away. 2-on-1 for the Eagles down. Good defense by Rusine to shut it down. Inside the elbow jumper is good. Grace Vesperman, senior guard, gets her first 2 points of the contest. Both of these teams kind of playing with some cushion defensively, whether it be the man or the zone defensive looks. As Pettijohn looks to create in the paint, she's going to turn the ball over, though. Eagles out and running. Kick to the corner, now back to the top of the key. Three ball once again. This one no good. Fought for underneath, and we'll have a jump. It'll stay Edgewood possession. I'll bring in our first substitutions of the contest. Lila Barr and Hallie Williams checking in for the Scarlet Hawks. London Holowinski and one other Edgewood player into the contest. Quick communication between the referees of who has the possession area, and it should be Edgewood ball, and they will have possession baseline out of bounds here. Quick entry into the corner. Right-hand dribble drive, draws the double. Eventually the kick comes out. Now the swing pass and another three ball from the Eagles. This one also no good. But once again, an offensive rebound for Edgewood. Dribble drive in, kicking to the corner, long two. This one's good. Vasperman is now up to 4, and both mid-range jumpers uncontested from one the elbow and one the corner of the court. 7-2, Eagles lead it early. They've done it on that rebounding battle as Rusine gets to the middle. Her layup is blocked, and Edgewood once again out and running. Thought about a three. They'll reset things here. To the corner, another three ball up from Edgewood, no good. Another offensive rebound though. Shuffling the feet, no call there. Edgewood resets with another second chance. And we're going to have our first whistle of a foul today. Foul's going to go against Barrett Rusine. It'll be her first, team's first. 6:01 remains here in quarter number 1. 5 offensive rebounds in the contest already for Edgewood. Rebounding battle actually right now is 6-0. And drawing the foul through the contact and the finish, Kate Gunnarsson will go to the line and convert the N1. Foul will go against Hallie Williams on the bump. Her first, team second. Another example of the rebounding battle right here going Edgewood's way early, and they have the early 8-point lead, 10-2. Joko right-hand dribble up the floor. Takes it over the timeline, setting something up for the Scarlet Hawks. She's pressured. Moreno through the elevator screen, left-hand dribble drive. That's how they scored their first bucket. That's how they scored their second bucket. Abigail Moreno on the left-hand dribble drive to the hoop, and the left-hand layup is good. Three-pointer here, no good. Fought for underneath. Lila Bear comes up with the rebound and a big one for the Scarlet Hawks. One and done is what they need the rest of the way. Got exactly what they want, forcing Edgewood into a lot of three-pointers that they don't shoot at a high percentage. They're now 1 for 5 in the contest from beyond the arc. Made the first one. They've missed the last 4. But on all 4 of those attempts, Edgewood has maintained possession until the last one. Amanda Wong to Pettijohn. Giving her plenty of cushion. Grace, good enough from the elbow. It's good. She's coming off a 22-point performance, just like the number she's wearing on her chest. Edgewood swings it. Now back to a 4-point game. Another 3-ball up. This one way long, but another offensive rebound by the Eagles, and they'll get to the free throw line once again. This one will go against Pettijohn. It'll be her first, team's third. Coach Chris is saying trying to ignite the defensive effort on the glass, and that'll lead us in to immediate timeout. So defensively, Scarlet Hawks doing their job. 4 of 11 the Eagles are from the field, 1 of 6 from beyond the arc, but they've surrendered 6 offensive rebounds here in the first 5 minutes, and that has resulted in the lead that the Eagles have. 10-6, your score here inside the Keating Sports Center. We'll be right back on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Be Lacey Lindsay to the free throw line. She's shooting 2. Lacey, the first-year player. First free throw up and good. As with most of this roster out of Wisconsin, just 3 players on the Edgewood University Eagle roster that are not from the state of Wisconsin. A couple from Minnesota and 1 from the state of Illinois. So 2 for 2 at the line there for Lindsay, and the Eagles currently have the Scarlet Hawks doubled up, 12-6 now your score. Entered into the post extended, good enough. She draws the double, looking for help. Is able to spin it. Cam Joko for 3, no good. That ball bounces out of bounds, so a very strange kind of setup right now. Eagles with 6 offensive rebounds, 1 defensive rebound. Not going to see that very often on the score sheet. Skip pass here, right-hand dribble drive. Stuck in the corner now. Barrett Rusing, good on ball D there. Another skip pass to the other side. Far side, entered into the post now. And that's going to induce a 3-second call. So good defensive effort by the Scarlet Hawks there. Turn the Eagles away. Have a chance to cut in a lead here. Edgewood comes into today's contest 8-7 on the year. However, they have been running through the Northern Athletic Collegiate Conference where they are 7-1, coming off wins against MSOE and Aurora in the past week. Good enough. Draws a double, gets it down to Pettijohn. Great bounce pass and a good finish at the hoop by Pettijohn, and the Scarlet Hawks are within 4. Open 3 ball for the Eagles. Once again a miss. Rusing will grab the rebound, keep those feet in play. Cam Joko out with it on the outlet. Once again entered into good enough. Swung, Pettijohn goes to the corner. It was tipped, so we'll stay with the Scarlet Hawks. 18 on the shot clock. A lot of that offense is now kind of working through Pettijohn. They're giving her a real soft cushion at the top of the key. Not worried about her shooting the 3 ball, but does give her plenty of area to look and see passing lanes. Rusing thought about going left. Now she will. Back to Pettijohn, top of the key, and she put it on the deck, but shuffled the feet before she did. That'll be a travel, and it'll be another Scarlet Hawk turnover. 3 minutes now remain here in quarter number 1. Short corner entry here. Now inside the deep corner. They'll work it out to the top of the key. Scarlet Hawks just begging the Eagles to fire from beyond the arc. Bad pass here, turned over. Joko out and running. Rusing spins it back to Pettijohn. Thought about going inside. They just work it around the perimeter, letting everybody get a touch. Rusing back to Pettijohn. She dribbles in. Drive, Euro step, layup, no good, off the front rim. Left-hand dribble drive. Rusing shuts that down. Shot gets up, and we get a foul called from behind the play. Be the second on Barrett Rusing. Ella Hamacher will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, one of the other freshmen on this Edgewood Eagle roster. Left-handed shot is up and good. Abby Moreno checked in for Rusing. Mia Bella Spica sitting at the table, ready to check in for her first action of today's contest. She'll do so now after the second free throw is good. Spica will be tasked with bringing it up the floor. Similarly go to Pettijohn. To Wing. And now out to Moreno. Dumped into the high post to Goodenough. Spica, left-hand drive. She gets doubled. They pull it back out. Now 10 on the shot clock. Speaker now back with it. Left-hand dribble drive. Step back jumper is long. Good enough. Goes straight to her. It worked out as a perfect pass. Good enough with the easy offensive rebound and the putback. She's up to 4. Scarlet Hawks once again back within 4. They've got it back to 4 a couple of times. Haven't been able to get further. And a good offensive possession by the Eagles there. And a quick bucket. This one by Taylor Wolfen. 16-10. Just under 90 seconds now to play. As Spica dribbles it here to the left side. Looks in short corner. Good enough. Has her shot. Just short. It's a spot she likes to shoot it from in that short corner, though. And before anything, we get a travel. I think our baseline official is ready to call a foul, but quick shuffle of the feet before then, and it's an Eagle turnover. Turnover is a problem for both of these teams. They turn the ball over more than their opponents. And both teams with 4 turnovers thus far in the contest. Eagles haven't committed a single foul in quarter number 1. Lila Barr, left-hand dribble. Spica cutting through the lane, off the glass, no good. Hallie Williams pulls it down. She gets fouled. Announcers jinx right there, and the Eagles will have their first foul of the contest. Baseline out of bounds with 20 on the shot clock. Foul will go against Kaylee Lowengrow. Entered into Moreno. Near side corner. Looking into Barr. Instead, she'll go out to the top of the key. They work it around the perimeter. Try to be entered into Williams, but the pass was jumped and picked. 3-on-2 the other way. Euro step here is good from Ella Haymatcher. The lead stretches back to 8. Scarlet Hawks will hold for 1 shot. Under 15 now on the game clock. Wang, 3 ball up, just off the back iron. Eagles have a chance to run if they want to, but Miabella Spica with a great defensive play is going to earn the Scarlet Hawks a quick last possession as she tied up the ball and turns into a jump here with 8.4 on the clock. Kick to the corner. Spica for 3. No good. 3-2. And one last heave is up and off the backboard and no good. So that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. Scarlet Hawks down 8, 18-10. The story of the first quarter is especially in those first 5 minutes, the Edgewood Eagles all over the offensive glass allowed them to gain upwards of a 10-point lead. That after that, the Eagles and Scarlet Hawks were pretty tight the rest of the quarter. So it'll be Edgewood ball entering to start quarter number 2. And we will have that action right here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network right after a short break. Ryan Cantlin back with you as we are underway in quarter number 2. Quick skip pass all the way down to the block area and an easy layup for the Eagles right out of the break. I don't know if that was something they noticed there in quarter number 1, but it looked like that was set right from jump as they knew what they were doing. Moreno is going to pull it back and shoot a 3 herself, and no good. So Scarlet Hawks 0 from beyond the arc. The Eagles made that first one to start the game, have not been successful since. Once again, the ball in the paint and it'll be another jump ball. This one will go to the Scarlet Hawks. Scarlet Hawks just trying to figure out who to go to as their main scoring option with Chloe Chirillo out of today's contest. Chirillo leading scorer for the Scarlet Hawks with 12.1 per game. Grace Goodenough, the second leading scorer at 9.2. Moreno, dribble drive, looking to go to the hoop. She does. Strong with the right hand. She's converted 3 real nice contested layups early in this contest. She's up to 6. Maybe that's the answer for the Scarlet Hawks. Quick 3 ball here, tipped out, and the Eagles pull it down. They're going to have a second chance once again. Far side corner, out into that short corner, skip pass. Backing down in the post, and the layup is good right there by Lacey Lindsay. She was able to catch that ball, put it on the deck one time, and go up for strong for the right-hand layup. Moreno back with it into Barr. They move it around the perimeter. Coach Carissa Sane wants this ball to get inside to the paint. Eventually it will to Williams. She draws the double. She just throws the ball out almost into no man's land. And it's an Illinois Tech turnover. They're able to get back on D as the Eagles set up their attack. And we got timeout after the initial action was stopped. It was 5-on-4 as Hallie Williams, as she kind of threw that ball away, went down, and she's now being tended to by head athletic trainer Mika Sanchez. So as she's tended to, we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. We'll turn this into the media timeout. Back inside the Keating Sports Center. You may see your screen go black for 2 or 3 seconds. It should pop right back right about now. As quickly right out of the break, the Eagles kind of run back to that same play they ran right at the beginning of the second quarter, and they get another layup, this one from the opposite side. Joko's pass deflected here as they try to get over the timeline. That extended media timeout, our officials were looking kind of at the contact that resulted in Hallie Williams eventually coming out of this game. They said incidental contact by the end of it, and we played on. The baseline out of bounds for the Scarlet Hawks here. And Pettijohn is forced to fire from beyond the arc. This one no good. And the Eagles are out and running once again. Dribble drive, right-hand side, draws the double. Now middle drive with the left hand. Shot, no good. Pettijohn looking to run down the rebound. She grabs it and then is fouled. .7:03 remaining here in quarter number 2. Scarlet Hawks trail it 24-12 against the Edgewood College Eagles. Moreno, she's got up to 6, leading scorer for the Scarlet Hawks thus far. Hands it off to Pettijohn. She's going to get it back. 15 on the shot. Draws the double. Kicked out to Joko. Her 3 ball is up. It's good. Nothing but net. Cam Joko, she hasn't shot it as well as she had in her career this year. Maybe that one gets her going. Be a big help for the Scarlet Hawks offensively. Dumped into the post here. Good backdoor kind of cut and pass for the easy layup and response by Edgewood. Moreno, near side wing, into good enough. Left-hand dribble drive, looking to create. Pettijohn step through. It's good. Second time good enough has been able to find Pettijohn in the lane for a layup. Scarlet Hawks just trying to find a couple stops and continue this offensive spurt that they're on right now. Another one dumped into the post. A lot of passes in the paint here. Eventually the ball is kicked out. Now top of the key. Shot clock under 10 as Cam Joko gets run over and it'll turn into an offensive foul. So Scarlet Hawks force the turnover there. Foul goes against number 20, Taylor Wolfen. It's her second on the Eagles here in the quarter. Pettijohn kicks it out to good enough. Tried to go back to Pettijohn. Pass is a little strong off her hands and deflected away. Ava Berg up the floor. Scarlet Hawks now in a man-to-man defensive look here. 3 ball is up and short. Fought for underneath. It's going to turn into a jump. This one will stay with Edgewood. Ball just caromed off the front edge of the rim. 20 on the shot clock. Baseline out of bounds for the Eagles. They get it in. Far side corner, skip pass. They work it around the perimeter. Now in the near side corner. Back to the top. It'll be another 3 ball. This one wide open. No good once again as the Eagles continue to struggle from beyond the arc. Cam Joko up the floor, feeding Moreno. Looking inside to good enough. She's going to face up. Right hand dribble. Draws the double. Had it deflected away. Eagles out and running once again. Left hand all the way to the hoop. And they're going to get the foul on Moreno. And it'll be a pair of free throws for Haymatcher. 2 for 2 at the line already today. She'll make it 3 of 3 as she converts on the first. Second free throw up and good. Extends the Edgewood lead up to 11. Dribble handoff here at the top. Right hand dribble drive. And stepping out of bounds is Pettijohn here. Be another Illinois Tech turnover. Thought about a 3-ball. Instead, dribble drive, left hand. Kicking out to the top. And a whistle here. And another 3-second call on the Eagles. Second 3-second call of the quarter against them. Not a call you see a whole lot at this level. Joko setting things up, listening to the orders from the Scarlet Hawk bench. And it'll be a foul picked up off the dribble here. This one goes against Lindsay. Be her first, team's third. 4:05 remains, so neither team in any significant foul trouble as an individual or as a team. 2 fouls on Barrett Rusine. We haven't seen her much on the floor here in the second quarter for those reasons. Moreno all the way to the hoop. Dribble, drive, right hand, it's good. Jump stop and quick little pop just outside the block area. She's up to 8. Been able to create off the bounce for the Scarlet Hawks in some key areas to keep this game closer. Kicking out, left hand, 3-ball, no good once again. Fought for underneath. We got a foul. And foul's going to go against Morgan Applewhite. And it'll be Edgewood ball once again on the baseline. Over here, another 3-ball up by the Eagles. This one is good. Ava Berg buries that one. She's the one shooter on the floor. She shoots it over 35% for Edgewood. Everybody else in the 2s, in the 20s. So Berg converts from 3, ending a long drought from beyond the arc for the Eagles. 3-ball to answer. This one's up short. Edgewood up to their largest lead of the contest at 12. Berg feeding. Spin move now into the post. Step through move and a pretty one right there from Lacey Lindsay, the freshman. Now up to 14 for the Eagle lead. Amanda Wong feeding Pettijohn. Now Joko. Backdoor pass. Wong pulls up off the side of the backboard. No good. 2:30 remains here in half number 1. Berg feeding the top of the key. Open 3-ball again. This one no good. Surprised Berg didn't shoot it. She was still open. And it'll be a timeout from Coach Carissa Sane as she gets ready to almost have a full sail line change here out of the timeout. 2:17 remains here in half number 1 inside the Keating Sports Center. Edgewood leads the Scarlet Hawks 33-19. You are watching Illinois Tech women's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Illinois Tech ready to take it out of bounds and restart action. These two teams, as we mentioned, have not been hot from deep this year, and it's continued today. 3 of 20 between the two teams. As good enough inside, turnaround jumper, a little strong. Comes off the board hard, pulled down by Lindsay. Quick three ball by Edgewood. This one way short. And trying to save it was Gunnarsson. Unsuccessfully, it'll be Illinois Tech ball. So 4 Illinois Tech starters out there with Spica. Pettijohn, the only starter not out there right now for the Scarlet Hawks, going a little smaller. Rusine in there with 2 fouls. Moreno, right-hand dribble drive. Drew the help. Her kick-out pass deflected and turned over. Rusine fighting all the way back to prevent the easy layup. Good transition defense by the Scarlet Hawks. And as the Scarlet Hawks go small, the Eagles are going to go big. They bring in number 6, Peyton Grenzer, who is their tallest player at 6'2". Grenzer has it here, top of the key as they work it around the perimeter. Kaylee Smith to Berg, open 3 ball. This one no good. Pulled down, though, by the Eagles. Ends up back with Grenzer. Her left-hand dribble, guarded by Goodenough, kicks it out to Berg. Basperman back to the basket, working on the smaller Moreno. She feeds Grazer. No call there. 4 seconds on the shot clock. It'll stay with the Eagles. Could have been almost a hell ball. That ball kind of just squirted out at the end. 1:08 remains here in quarter number 2. Just 4 on the shot clock here. Into Berg. She'll look to create. Left-hand dribble. Going backwards, and she runs out of time, and it's a shot clock violation. Good work on that screen as Grace Goodenough jumped that screen and pushed Berg back away from the hoop. She's unable to get a shot up. Now 1 minute left in quarter number 2. Scarlet Hawks would love to go on a little 4-0 run here at the end of the quarter. And it's be a kick violation as Goodenough tried to feed Spica in the short corner. Been scoreless for almost 2 minutes in the contest now on both sides. Goes safety out to Rusine. Joko thought about a 3, instead pulls it back out. Left-hand dribble drive into a lot of people by Spica, and she had an extra step in there, and it's a travel. 45 and counting on the game clock. We'll see if the Eagles want to go fast and try to go 2 for 1. Quick into Berg here, set up the screen. Similar result, she backpedals here. Left-hand dribble drive. Help comes, not in time, and it's a good layup right there by Claire Allison. Her first 2 points of the game on what was, I think, her second shot after that 3 ball came up way short on the previous possession. Shot clock is off. Scarlet Hawks going to hold for 1. They trail by 16 here. Spica feeds the top. Joko thought about a real deep 3. They're running out of time here, 3 and counting. Rusine has to create, just fires one up. Off the rim about 17 times, but it doesn't fall. And that will do it for the first half here at the Keating Sports Center. Scarlet Hawks trail by 16. Your score 19-35 to the Edgewood University Eagles. We will take a short break and then go over some keys to an Illinois Tech comeback here in half number 2, as well as go over the first half stats. We thank you for watching, and you are watching on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Ryan Cantlin back with you inside the Keating Sports Center as we look inside the stat sheet of the first half of play between these two teams. Leaders on the scoring side for Edgewood, Lacey Lindsay in double figures up to 10. Edgewood usually a team that kind of spreads out their scoring between 4 or 5 players. Same is true here today. Lindsay, the only one in double figures, but Gunnarsson and Hamacher both with 6, and a couple other players sprinkling in 4 points as well. On the Illinois Tech side, it's Abigail Moreno with 8 points for the Scarlet Hawks leading the way. She has done that on 4 or 5 shooting. When she's got to the paint, she's 4 of 4 as she's converted 2 layups from the right side, 2 layups from the left side. So been willing to go either way, driving usually through the middle of the floor. A couple people for the Scarlet Hawks to kind of get going. Grace Goodenough would be huge. She's got 4 right now. Look for her to have more of an offensive impact in the second half. The other one possibly to look at, Baird Rusine, not on the score sheet yet. She only shot she threw up was in the last seconds of half number 1. Expect her to try to get to the free throw line by getting hard to the bucket. We talked about it kind of in the open as one of the keys to this game was going to be the rebounding battle. Both these teams do better when they win that rebounding battle, and Edgewood is dominating Illinois Tech on the glass so far. 21-8 is the rebounding totals thus far, and even more important than that, 10 of those 21 rebounds for Edgewood have come on the offensive glass. So 10 offensive rebounds for the Eagles. That has led them to having 12 second chance points. Illinois Tech with just 2 offensive rebounds. That has gotten them 2 second chance points. So 10-point edge there on the glass for the Eagles and has helped them to have this 16-point lead. If Scarlet Hawks can kind of reverse some of those numbers and win the rebounding battle here in half number 2, I expect them to get back into this game. Similar to where Illinois Tech was on Wednesday, where they trailed by 11 going into the break. They were able to cut that all the way down to 3 points by the early fourth quarter against Concordia Chicago before Concordia Chicago was able to pull back away. So expect for the Scarlet Hawks to come out with some energy, fight on that glass, both on the defensive and offensive ends. And if they can get Rusine and Goodenough going on the offensive side, look for them to jump back into this contest. Both teams out and warming up for the second half of play. We'll take a quick break and then rejoin the action here in quarter number 3 inside the Keating Sports Center. You are watching Illinois Tech women's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Both teams coming out to the court, and we are ready to get underway here in quarter number 3. Illinois Tech will start with possession, and it's Camden Joko up the floor with the 4 other starters that started this contest. So Rusine feeding Joko. It's Moreno and Goodenough now with the ball, and Pettijohn looking inside here. Pettijohn outside on the perimeter, working into the paint. Joko from beyond the arc, deep in, and she finds her second 3-ball of the contest. So a quick 3-pointer for the Scarlet Hawks out of the break. Joko, that's her last 2 as makes, and Illinois Tech jumps back into the zone defense once again. Stepping in, jumper is good. It's a 2-pointer inside the 3-point line. Was Grace Vesperman. She stepped into that shot, lead back up to 15. Pettijohn unguarded out there. Goodenough inside the post, looking to work. Pulls up. A little strong on that one, and the Eagles are out running with it. Goodenough out on the perimeter defending now. Spin move, kicking. Berg, near side corner. Back to the top of the key. Down to 10 on the shot clock. 3-pointer unguarded here. It's good. Taylor Wolin from beyond the arc answers Joko. The Eagles stretch it up to 18 now. Rusine top of the key as they swing it side to side. Goodenough, elbow extended. Down to Pettijohn in the post. One dribble, then just kicks it back out to Goodenough. Clock whittles down to 10. Moreno looking to make something happen, just fires one up, had that one blocked. Wasn't able to get to that scoring area really there. She got pushed outside. Joko, good defense there as that shot went up. And they're going to say she got a piece of it. 7:55 remaining, 2 minutes into half number 2. Berg, left-hand dribble drive. Her bounce pass eventually finds a recipient. Then working in, no good. Goodenough was able, I think, pull down the rebound, then just hand it off to Rusine. Joko. Pettijohn, dribble drive, into trouble. Kicks it back out. Joko thought about it. Pettijohn puts it on the floor once again. Spinning. Step through, left hand hook shot, it's good. Leah Pettijohn up to 6 now on the day. Was able to create that one herself. Her other 4 points have been created off of Grace Goodenough assists. Kicking to the corner here. Playing on one side of the court right now. Spinning into the double. They kick it back to that corner. They're going to reverse the floor. 3-pointer is up. Around the rim, no good. Tapping. It's going to stay here. Baseline out of bounds for Edgewood with 20 on the shot clock. They've gone to that near side corner. They'll continue to go there as they set things up. Quick screen at the top of the key. Illinois Tech going to switch it. Into the double. Outside. Left-hand dribble drive. Pettijohn defending. And they're going to get a push-off underneath as Rusine was defending in the post, got pushed, and it's an offensive foul. It'll be going the other way. Don't know who exactly that foul went on. We'll get an update on the next whistle. That foul hasn't gone up on the scoreboard yet. Dribble drive by Moreno. No good there. Baseline out of bounds for the Scarlet Hawks. 6:15 remain. entered in to Barrett Rusine. Her left-hand dribble drive to the middle, draws a double. Is able to control, gets all the way to the hoop and goes up for the left-hand layup with 2 on the shot clock. Takes the body and it's a foul. Foul will go against Lacey Lindsay. That'll be her second, team's first, as I believe that call in the other end was another 3-second violation. So Rusine will shoot 2 for the Scarlet Hawks. It'll actually be the first 2 free throws attempted by the Scarlet Hawks in today's game. One of the other stories in the first half, Edgewood 7 of 7 at the charity stripe as Rusine hits her first. Second one also good. So between the two teams, 9 of 9 from the free throw line here this afternoon. Illinois Tech looking to create some stops. Near side corner, skip to the top. Joko on ball, kicking out. Turned away the 3. Mid-range with a hand in the face, no good. Off the board and then straight into the hands of Lacey Lindsay, and then she went up and got fouled by Hallie Williams. Lindsay will go to the line to shoot a pair. She's 2 of 2 at the line here this afternoon. First one up and good. I don't think we've really seen a ball even hit the rim on a free throw this afternoon yet. And that trend will continue as that one's good as well. .16 edge. Rusine, left-hand dribble drive, feeding Hallie Williams in the middle, and that layup is good. Near side corner, the Eagles work from again. This one's tapped away, out of bounds. It'll stay with Edgewood. 14-point game. Illinois Tech been about even here in quarter number 3. They need to find a run. It's got to start with stops. Entered into the post. Williams defending. No good on the shot. Lila Barr deflects it, though, out of bounds, and it will stay with Edgewood University out of the media timeout. 42-28, your score. Illinois Tech trails Edgewood University. We are in the third quarter of play, and you are watching Illinois Tech women's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Edgewood setting up the baseline out of bounds. They've gone to that near side corner with a lot of what they've done, and then setting up a screen out of that. A little different look here as they're going to release up top. Dribble handoff at the top of the key. Dribbling into 2 defenders before a kick to the corner. Amanda Wang guarding down low, and she is going to get tagged with the foul off the spin move by Ella Haymacher. Haymacher will go to the line to shoot a pair. It's Illinois Tech's second team foul of the quarter. as the first free throw is good once again. Edgewood now 10 of 10 at the line. Second free throw good again. Joko bringing it up the floor as Illinois Tech back down by 16. It's right where they started the court, and the soft pass here is deflected. And they're going to slow things down, though, at least for a moment. Kicking out. Mid-range drop-off pass. It's a beauty as Illinois Tech was drawn in by the shot look and turns into an easy layup at the rim for Taylor Wolin. Edgewood kind of just employing whoever Illinois Tech's big that doesn't have that range. They're just sagging off of her, using that person as kind of a floater in the paint, begging Illinois Tech to win this game from the perimeter, as that's a three-pointer by London Holowinski. Her first 3 points of the contest. Lead now stretched up to 21. That's the largest it's been all day. Brucing up the elevator. She picks and pops from the elbow. No good here. Illinois Tech ready to make at least 3 changes here at the scores table. 3:30 to play. This one's fed into the middle. Pass into no man's land and ends up deflected off an Illinois Tech defender, and it'll stay with the Eagles. Safety release once again out top. 15 on the shot clock. Kicking here near side. Berg out top. Feeding for the 3 ball. Short. Fought for underneath. Joko ends up with the rebound. She's quickly up the floor. Pettijohn, right-hand dribble. Moreno, left-hand dribble drive. She gets tripped and draws the foul. Monhegro gets hit with the foul, her second, team second. Amanda Wang will get it. She'll look back to the inbounder, Joko, who feed good enough underneath. Fake pass before driving left, spinning back. Shot got blocked, but Pettijohn there to clean things up. So Pettijohn in her first college start up to 8 points. Swung here to the corner for Edgewood. Bounce pass into the middle, and an and one opportunity as Haymaker is able to finish through contact and draw the foul. Amanda Wang picks up that foul. And there's our first missed free throw, and it coincides with another offensive rebound for Edgewood as that ball rattled around and ended up in the hands of Edgewood College. And this will end up being a held ball as Goodenough got the semi-block. Balls stay here with 10 on the shot clock. Entered once again. Looking to create. Picking the pass off there is Grace Goodenough. Good hands by 22 in white. Moreno feeding Goodenough underneath. Kicking out to Joko. Joko for 3. This one just short. Good strong rebound by Kaylee Smith for Edgewood. Turns into an open 3 ball. Absolute knuckleball. Not a single rotation on that ball. Off the front rim, Goodenough going to pull down the rebound after the scramble. Scarlet Hawks trail by 21. 97 seconds left in quarter number 3 as Moreno goes strong right-hand drive. Hook shot up and good. She kind of kissed it in between the glass and the back iron. Killed all the spin of it and dropped right into the hoop. She is now up to double figures. Skip pass. Berg will skip it right back. Haymaker, and then Berg will end up with it once again, now with 7. Edgewood just playing catch all around the floor. Pull-up jumper off the pass is well short. Goes straight out of bounds. Illinois Tech back with possession. Has a chance to get it back to kind of where we started with a 3-ball here in the second half. Would get this lead back to 16. Moreno, left-hand dribble drive. Had a ball bounce away from her. It's turned over. Berg just going to pull it out. Almost looked like she would have had a run out. She feeds down low, though. And a good finish underneath by Kate Gunnarsson, who's filling up the stat sheet in multiple ways now. That's going to be an extension on the elbow by Grace Goodenough. She's going to pick up the offensive foul. The ball is going to go right back to the Eagles. We'll see if the officiating crew wants to look at this quickly. And they're going to do just that. So we'll turn in to a quick media timeout, and they're going to take a quick look at the action that induced the offensive foul. We'll be right back on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Officials continue to discuss that play. After my quick look at the replay, I don't see anything that's going to result in any further action, but we wait for word from our officiating crew right here as they'll bring both coaches together to discuss it right here, and we'll listen in. The result of that is going to be a flagrant 1. It's going to go against Grace Goodenough, so it'll be free throws for Edgewood as they saw that the contact was forceful enough to the head to go with an F1 foul, flagrant 1. So be technical free throws for the Eagles here, and then they will have possession of the ball after that. Free throw up and no good, and after making a lot of them, Kate Gunnarsson empty here at the line on the first one. Second free throw also no good, so both free throws missed there. Gunnarsson, as I was saying earlier, she's filling up the stat sheet in a lot of ways. 8 points on 3 of 6 shooting, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. She's pulled down 2 rebounds and leads the game in assists. She's got 5 assists, so doing it all for Edgewood. Quick check of the foul totals, and we're ready to put the ball back into play. Shot clock is off, under 30 seconds to play in quarter number 3. 21-point edge for Edgewood University right now, and they're just going to hold it. Ava Berg just bouncing that ball by herself near the timeline, 10-foot volleyball line as the clock gets under 10. Berger will get back with it, looks to create here into the paint. It was almost stolen by Goodenough. It's not going to matter as now 0.1 on the clock. So we're just going to enter this to make it official, but that's the end of quarter number 3. Illinois Tech continues to trail 32-53 to Edgewood University Eagles. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter of action on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Back and ready to go here inside the Keating Sports Center. Cam Joko with the ball up the floor for the Scarlet Hawks as they look to start a big run right here. Kicking out to Wang. Goodenough in the paint. Goes to the right-handed hook shot, gets hit. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul goes against Sofia Guerrero. First free throw, no good by Goodenough. Second one from the senior forward is good. Edgewood working that perimeter. They like this near side corner before swinging it to the other side. Scarlet Hawks back in a zone look right now and cutting right through the middle. Layup no good. Nobody went for the rebound though. Another rebound. Now 10 on the shot clock. And a three-pointer after all that. So once again, multiple opportunities for the Eagles. Turns into points. Sofia Guerrero from deep there. It's her first points of the contest. Three-pointer up to answer, just short. Skip pass. And then a right-hand dribble drive, step through move, Goodenough, got the block. But she's going to get hit with the foul as well. Thought it was a clean block. Grace Goodenough thought she got that ball. And nobody. Our official said no, and it'll be 2 at the line. First one up and good. Vesperman. 2 for 2 at the stripe here. Edgewood continues to slowly but surely extend the lead they have over the Scarlet Hawks. Entry pass into Goodenough. Skip pass to Joko. She's going to pull it. And she rattles that one around and just out. Edgewood quickly on the break, and Abigail Moreno is going to pick up the reach. 2 quick Illinois Tech fouls here in quarter number 4. Hasn't been a whole lot of whistles on either side during this contest. Being Moreno's second, team second. Right hand baseline drive, tries to sneak a pass through. It gets deflected. It'll be another baseline opportunity for Edgewood. Claire Ellison looking for someone. Finds it in Guerrero. Her shot up. She thought she got fouled. The ball ricocheted off the backboard wildly, and Illinois Tech back with possession. Rusine over to Moreno. Top of the key as she gets set. Now Joko evaluating the floor. They swing it across, and that one's tipped and out of bounds. Grace Vasperman jumping that pass. Rusine entering to Moreno. Dribble drive. Wang, open three ball. No good. She's been one of the better shooters for Illinois Tech on the year, and especially in the last couple of weeks. As the Eagles look to set things up. Entered into the post and converting on the layup and drawing the foul on top of it is Peyton Grenzer. That'll be Grace Goodenough picking up her third right there. It'll send Grenzer to the line to shoot for the and one in the three-point play. Comes up empty here. Barrett Rusine pulls down the rebound. She's off with her left hand, taking it all the way down herself, finding Goodenough underneath the hoop. She works right-hand hook shot around everything, and this one falls. Your side corner once again are the Eagles. We'll swing it around the perimeter. Looking inside to Granzer. And a traveling violation is called, and we'll have Illinois Tech subs Hallie Williams and Leah Pettijohn entering for Goodenough and Wong. .7-11 left in our contest here. First of two contests here at the Keating Sports Center this afternoon. The men's basketball team will take on the Edgewood University College Eagles. That game will happen about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one, as Joko throws up a three at the end of the shot clock. No good here. Into the post, Granzer looking to create again. This one's no good. Good defense by Hallie Williams. Into Williams now. She looks to create. Just 2 points on the night for her. Moreno is going to turn this ball over. Quickly the other way goes the Eagles. Could have been a carry. No call though. Left-hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop. No good. Tapping, and it's going to stay with Edgewood. Fans, after the conclusion of this contest, will flip the broadcast over to the men's broadcast. So you're watching it right here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Just closing out of this video on YouTube and going over to our other live video, which will be the men's basketball game. That live will be starting just after the conclusion of this broadcast. Barrett Rusine. Right-hand drive, gets stopped at the elbow. She picks it back up and gives it to Joko, and she collects it back. Goes to her strong left hand, splits the double. A little strong on the finish. Baseline drive, picking. Good little pocket pass, and then a jumper nowhere close by Grenzer this time. Hand off to Pettijohn. She gets it, an immediate back off from the defense. Rusine. Eventually it's going to end up back in Rusine's hands. Pettijohn likes to go to that Euro step. She went there and was shut down. Great defense right there, but then a quick double dribble, and Illinois Tech going to get possession right back. Turn into a baseline out of bounds for the Scarlet Hawks with 5:04 remaining in the fourth quarter. Just 4 seconds shy of our last media timeout. Subs on both sides here, and we'll continue playing. Mia Bell speak it back in for the Scarlet Hawks. They get it into Moreno. Tied up. She wins it back. Throws up a layup attempt on the fadeaway. No good here. Three-pointer up. Spinning like a globe right down into the middle of the hoop. Wing to Pettijohn. She drives and she gets hit and draws the foul. And that'll lead us into our final media timeout of the contest. 63-35 your score. Illinois Tech continues to trail here in the Keating Center. You are watching Illinois Tech women's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So it's been the story, the recent success of the Edgewood Eagles. They were getting constant contributions from everybody on the offensive end. Lindsay continues to lead it with 12, but Gunnarsson now up to 11, Wolin with 9, Vesperman with 8, Haymatcher with 10. So between the 5 of those women, they are just putting up points and spreading the ball out evenly. 17 assists for Edgewood on the offensive end today is a pretty impressive number as well. During all that, Moreno gets fouled. She'll go to the line. She continues to extend her nice contest. She's up to 11 points on the day. Second free throw up and good. Quick jumper from the inside elbow. No, it is good here off the back iron and drops down. Spica will bring it up for the Scarlet Hawks. Moreno looking to feed inside. Hallie Williams, strong drive. She draws the foul. She'll go to the line. Good strong move there by the graduate student, Hallie Williams. Takes it into the body and then gets hit, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Williams' first free throw up and good. This one deflects out of play, and Illinois Tech maintaining possession. With those last two free throws, Abigail Moreno ties her career high in points of 12. She had 12 earlier this season and in last season, so she can make this game her career high with any additional points. She's the junior architecture major out of Pennsylvania. And a nice up and under move right there by Leah Pettijohn as she adds her points into double figures. I expect that to be her season high in points as well. So Scarlet Hawks have found some additional offense with Chloe Chirilla out from Pettijohn and Moreno. Grainzer working through a double team, draws the contact up and good. She'll go to line, looking to complete the three-point play. Free throw up and good, so it is a successful three-point play. And Pettijohn is in her season high. She's actually doubled it up. Season high coming into this contest was 5. She's up to 10 right now as Moreno drives hard with the left hand, kicks it back out to Goodenough, hand in her face. She pulls it anyway. No good. Pettijohn fighting underneath, and it'll be a jump ball off of that rebound. Ball will go to Edgewood. We count down under 3 minutes to play. Illinois Tech continuing to trail, down 28 here against Edgewood University. Grainzer trying to do it all herself right now. Is able to spin underneath and up and under. Reverse layup, a little strong, deflected out of bounds. Illinois Tech back with possession. Scarlet Hawks setting up. New set here. Moreno has her defender fall down off the drive. Was able to throw up a hook shot wildly. No good here. And good defensive effort down low by Joko and Goodenough. That ball deflected out. Another baseline out of bounds for the Eagles. Quickly back in. Grainzer. Left hand spin move. Drawing a foul on Goodenough. She'll go back to the line, this time shooting a pair. Illinois Tech women's basketball back in action on Wednesday. They'll be right back here at the Keating Center. They will take on the Benedictine University Eagles. So from the Eagles to the Eagles. This will be another Northern Athletic Collegiate Conference matchup when Benedictine comes to town. It'll be a 7 p.m. start here. And we will have that coverage right here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Grainzer pours in a pair from the line once again. And Joko will come to the scorer's table and ask for a timeout. And Coach Chris is saying that the Scarlet Hawks will talk it over. 70-40 your score. 2:09 remains. We'll be right back on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Quick entry pass into Joko. See what Coach Chris is saying. Drew up here as Moreno draws the double, works it into the paint into Goodenough. She pulls it back out. Wang for 3. This one short. Pettijohn, nice read to get down there and collect the rebound. She threw it away though, and there'll be a foul on Amanda Wang. We're going to have free throws on that. That'll put the Eagles in the bonus. Longro at the free throw line here. First free throw up and good. Second one, nothing but net as well. Free throw shooting continues to be very strong from Edgewood. And they've shot a lot of them. They're going to be 18 of 22 at the line right now. An impressive percentage. Over 80% from the charity stripe, and they've picked up a lot of points there. Barrett Rusine out top of the key, left-hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop. Falls off the front of the rim. Rusine fighting back on defense and draws a pass to her and picks up the steal. Into Goodenough to Rusine. She dribbles in. Good pump fake by Goodenough. Kicked out to Moreno. She thought about the three ball for collecting, and she fires it up. Got fouled. We'll see what the call is there. I think we're going to have free throws here. It's actually not going to matter because it'll be the fifth foul anyway. Look ahead on the Edgewood Eagles schedule. They opened the year struggling a little bit in that non-conference schedule, played some tough opponents, but have been able to run through the NAC pretty handedly. They're off next Wednesday. That was their scheduled matchup with Alverno. Alverno not competing this season in women's basketball, so they'll pick up a forfeit win there. And then next Saturday, back in action, they will be at home against Concordia University, Wisconsin. And they'll follow up that matchup back at home against St. Norbert College. That should be a pretty good matchup between those two teams, as both are near the top of the Northern Athletic Collegiate Conference standings for women's basketball currently. So under a minute now here. They look to close down this contest. Edgewood is going to pull out the victory here from the Scarlet Hawks. They're going to improve on the season to 9-7, 8-1 in conference, as Goodenough pulls from the free throw line extended. A little strong there, and the shot clock is now off. So Edgewood's going to improve to 9-7, 8-1 in conference play. Illinois Tech is going to fall to 2-13, 2-7 on the conference season. As the last few seconds run off the clock here. Your final here from the Keating Center in game one of our doubleheader is Edgewood University Eagles 72 and the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks 41. We'll take a quick look at some of the official stats as this game is closed out, and then we invite you to switch over the broadcast with myself, and I will rejoin you on the men's broadcast as both those teams are going to be jumping on the floor and getting ready for this contest. As we look over as scoring leaders, it was Lacey Lindsay leading the way for the Edgewood University Eagles. She had 12. Gunnarsson with 11. Woolen with 9. Vasperman with 8. And Haymaker ended with 10. So the five of them really controlling the game offensively for Edgewood, and they've shared the ball very well, as we talked about. 19 assists as a team, and they controlled the rebounding battle, which we said was one of the keys to the game before the broadcast. 45 rebounds for Edgewood compared to just 21 for the Scarlet Hawks. That number on the offensive end, 19-6. Illinois Tech, Abigail Moreno with that free throw she made, has a new career high. She's up to 13 for her career high in the point department. So congratulations to her. Leah Pettijohn with her season high in points in her first season as a Scarlet Hawk with 10. Once again, your final here from the Keating Sports Center in today's first matchup between Illinois Tech and Edgewood University. It's Illinois Tech falling 41-72. We thank you for watching. We hope to see you right back on the broadcast here in a few minutes as the men get ready to battle here inside the Keating Sports Center. Ryan Cantlin here with you on the call. We hope you have a good afternoon.